Hello all you people who watch Toural Travel. Welcome to this new channel telling you about Toural's travel around the world and giving you interviews with special people. Now, my name is Ping-Pong. We are in Goa in India and I want to give you a short story about this place, its history and me. So, welcome to Ping-Pong's world in Anджуна, Goa. This is the place where the hippie story of Goa started in the late 60s, when some travelers arrived here from all over the world and they saw it's a beautiful place and the people are friendly, life is not expensive, and we hippies, we could be like ourselves. So it started very small, like everything. Then it got bigger and bigger and it got internationally known, famous. So more hippies came in the 70s and we were still all playing music live and living on the beach and living a natural life. Then things changed, electricity came, tourism came, more international tourism. Like in the 80s, the hippie story was more or less finished. So now people fly in from all over the world just for 2 weeks maybe to go to parties, take drugs. The old story, sex, drugs, rock and roll, always sells. So in the 80s we had this new thing coming out of electricity which was called electronic music. Like call it trance music, house music, techno. It started here and in some place in the USA. So this is like a Goa thing. After the hippies, it got electrical and it got more commercial. So we had big parties and the police loved it because they could stop the party, ask for money, take the money, come back after 2 hours, stop the party again, ask for money again. So this is a crazy story. This is the 80s and 90s in Goa. It was just too much of this now thing called now Goa psytrance music. So many people around the world think that psytrance, that Goa is actually the name of a music. It is not. It's a place. It's a place in India. It's a sweet little place in India. India is very big. India is like you take a handful of stones, all the different states of India, and then you take out one little stone from all this and you have Goa, one little stone from many. Now, even smaller, from this stone, Goa, we have one tiny little stone which is Anджуна. This is where we are sitting, in my garden. And as you can see, it's a beautiful place still. Outside this garden, there is lots of crazy stories. There is so much tourism, there's so much business, restaurants, traffic, still the police, but also still sex, drugs and rock and roll. Only now it is an international tourist place, and on top of that we have so many people coming from India, because now many people, Indian people have work, have money, have small car, have a holiday apartment. So like in Europe, like in the other parts of the world, this is becoming a normal tourist destination. But all the time Goa was a place for people who were looking for some new experience. Like the hippies wanted to be free. Then in the 80s, the party people wanted to get high on some chemicals. Then now the Indian people are coming to look for something different than the India outside, because Goa is ex-Portuguese colony and they are used to Western people and it's somehow different. It's still beautiful and it's kind of friendly, tropical, and there are some other things that make the Indian people come, which is alcohol, which is illegal in some Indian states or very expensive, difficult to get. Goa has so much alcohol, which is a big problem. Then here in Goa, it's like the Wild West, you know, there is not much of law. There's a lot of police, but police only take money. So here in Goa, everybody can rent a scooter, a motorbike, a motorboat. You don't need to have driver license, nobody asks. So all this makes the people come because now they drink alcohol, then they drive on their motorbike, and they take chemical drugs and go to parties, hoping to meet some European or American girl, because they come from India and it's difficult to meet girls. So all this brings so many people to Goa that now Goa is in danger, because it is too much different outside energy coming in, looking for this or that. So here's a good advice. If you people want to come to Goa, please, first thing, especially if you come from, like for example, Azerbaijan, just for example, or from Russia, please learn some English, because the people speak English here, and it's much more easier to have a good time and understand the place if you speak a little bit English. Second, read something about the place. Read a book or look in the internet. What is Goa? What is the history? What are the customs, the culture? All this helps. Then, one more thing. Don't walk in bikini into supermarket, because supermarket has air conditioning and you will feel so cold. No, joking. It is just not correct in India. And in India now we have a lot of problem for women especially. You maybe have heard about this. So all you girls and women want to come to India, please come, but be prepared. So apart from all these little, you know, difficulties, this is a beautiful place, because this is the reason I am still here. My name is Ping-Pong. I am 70 years old. I came in 1974. This is 45 years ago, half a century. So definitely lots of things have changed here, but also I have changed. I got stronger in my vision. I learned some tricks, some new tricks, like teaching in communication. I'm a musician, I play drums. So I learned more of this, so I can give it to the people. And I'm more clear in my vision, and I clearly see that this place is, like everywhere in the world, in danger. Nature is in danger. So the people are getting confused with all this technical and concrete buildings, and the cars are getting bigger and the roads are still small. So whatever you do here, keep it small. Love the nature that you come for, because it's beautiful. Be safe when you're swimming. In some places swimming is wonderful. We have so many beaches. In some places it is dangerous. So there's some security. Please follow the security. Apart from this, this is a beautiful place, and there's only few hippies left here. Most hippies are dead, yes. And some hippies have gone because they don't like it here anymore, because, oh my God, it has changed so much, the peace has gone. So I'm saying it is still here. Anджуна is still what you make it. Only you have to be very careful, because things change very fast. Everything you do will help things change faster. So what are we doing here? I live here with my beautiful girlfriend, wife, Princess Coco, and we are cooking, we are swimming, we're inviting people to our garden party. We play music, live music. Afro-funk is our thing. And I'm painting t-shirts, maybe later you see some. Mostly I'm a musician and entertainer, and I help people to play music. Children, amateur. So this is my mission, this is what I like to do here. This is one of the old hippie tricks. Sit together, actually, I show you. For sure hippies sit on the floor, you know. This is like it was before in the 70s. We had no electricity, we had no road here in the village. We had no restaurant, we had no shops. So we had to do a lot of things ourselves. And life was simple and very sweet. We were only few people. We were in this village maybe 100 people. Now we have 1,000 people and more at big techno parties and trance parties. So it's a different movie now. But still, I feel like at home. I can relax here and look at the sky. We have so many trees here. We have fruit trees. We have birds. I'm a hippie. Now what is hippie? We hear this word so many times these days. What is hippie? First, hippie is just a word. There is no clear definition for hippie. So hippie, the word comes from the 60s, from the flower and power time. And then the hippies were like long-haired people, wearing colors, smoking marijuana, play the guitar or the bongo, kiss their girlfriend, maybe eat flowers, sleep half day, party at night, mostly lazy, cool, but also living in big families, hippie families, making babies like crazy. So this is like the hippie culture from the 60s. But then, in 68, after the Summer of Love and Woodstock and all this, the hippies in San Francisco decided to finish this story because the industry, the medias, the industry had already taken the word hippie and commercialized it. So you could go to boutique and buy hippie outfit. You could have hippie stickers for your fridge, or you could buy Indian mala beads everywhere. Everybody would have to use incense sticks, and everything was hippie, hippie, hippie in the market. So the hippies decided no more. So they finished the hippie story officially. So since that time, hippie is a commercial thing. But actually, to be a hippie means to be non-commercial. By the way, I don't get any money for this interview, so I'm a classical hippie, okay? And so the hippies came here to Goa in around 1970, and there are only very few hippies left, or people that behave like hippies, because it is not a club. You cannot, become a hippie. You're once a hippie, you're always a hippie. So I live a hippie life. That means I love to play music, I love to hang out with brothers, sisters, children, I love to sit on the floor or in my rainbow swing, I love to be near to nature, I love to be peaceful, love and peace. But I'm like a new modern hippie, so I communicate and I teach the old hippie tricks, how to cook, how to play your bongo, how to make a garden party, how to play music, how to be happy, because happy maybe is one of the meaning of hippie. But now hippie became hip. It's only first half. So hip means modern, trendy, like everybody want to be, like influencer. Influencers are hip. They tell you what to look like, how to talk, what to consume. So this is a ripoff. This is only half the word, hip, P. So hippie, I think, is more happy. That means hippies don't have much desire to construct something, to start a real business, to build a house, to start an institution. This is not hippie. Hippie is like, make love and smoke and dream and have a sweet life, maybe short but sweet. So, welcome everybody to this sweet and short life. Thank you and bye-bye from Goa. This is Ping Pong signing off. It was nice with you. Enjoy your trip, Toral. Yes. What do you take now? Photo?
This video.
No, video I do alone. I show the hippie dancing.
Okay.
I want a photo with you, but a video I want myself.
Yeah. That's video.
Is it running?
Yeah.
Ah! Now, what is a hippie doing when he's not making love to his girlfriend? He's dancing the hippie shake. I'll show you. Hippie shake goes like shaking to the left, shaking to the right, hippie shake, feel all right. Thank you.